What up, it's your boy Roy Jones Jr. Right now you're checking out LinealBoxing TV with Bertie. Don't miss it, the man is fantastic.
Steve Bird, LinealBoxing TV, again, joined by my pal George Lamport.
You right?
At Guildford headquarters.
Yeah, noble art, that's what we call it now.
It's a red little ring, this, isn't it?
Yeah. It's
like just a proper little bear pit sort of thing, isn't it? You just...
Yeah, this is the doghouse.
This doghouse.
This is where the hard work is done.
So you're training on later today?
Yeah, training in an hour with the special ones, John Edwards and Lenny Fletcher and Casey Kindon. And yeah, probably another hard session.
Another hard session. So when are you out again?
12th of October down in South Parade Pier in Portsmouth. Chris Hitchens' show. The last one was really good, boxed on that one, and I imagine this one will be really good as well.
So how long has that given yourself now? How long have you been in camp already?
I've been in camp for 2 weeks,
okay.
So 6 weeks to the event, so 8-week camp.
Yeah, lovely.
Another 6-rounder.
You boxed great on that last show as well. Good little venue.
Yeah, it was a really nice venue, and I boxed well. I had a tough opponent in Gearboard, but I'm looking at a bigger picture now. I'm looking for titles, but no one wants to fight me for it.
Okay, you're in that awkward stage now, aren't you, where you're too good to take a risk on, but do you know what I mean? You're in that awkward state. Nobody.
Yeah.
It's awkward, isn't it? It's.
Yeah, well, hopefully, someone will want to fight me soon, or I'll get a title opportunity with anyone soon. I wanted the Southern Area champion for a while, Sean Robinson, but he's going into Ultimate Boxer.
Okay.
So if he'll vacate the title and let someone else have it while he's doing that, that'd be great. But I'll take it as it comes, really. I just want to start making a name for myself and grabbing a few belts.
Right, so how have you been? Last time I think it was like about 9 months ago I interviewed you.
Yeah, it's a while ago now.
We're talking about Game of Thrones. Let's quickly start on that. You weren't too happy about that last season, were you?
No, I wasn't. No.
You're probably the biggest Game of Thrones fans I've ever met, aren't you? So.
No, I love the show. And I don't think people realise that when I say I dedicated 9 years of my life to that show, I dedicated 9 years of my life to that show.
It's like your boxing career, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. The amount of time I've been super dedicated to boxing is the amount of time I've been super dedicated to Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
And to end like that, I was fucking furious. I was unbelievable, especially because I thought season 8 it was really good until I thought I had the best few episodes.
Okay. Game of Thrones. Let's compare that to a boxer. What would that be a boxer like? Starting absolutely amazing. And then just turning up to 3 stone overweight.
Adrian Broner.
Game of Thrones is the Adrian Broner equivalent. Okay, I love that.
It had a good hype. It had great hype, an unbelievable start, won a few world titles. But then it steps in there and it gets absolutely battered because no one could be bothered with it anymore.
What happened with it? It was mad, wasn't it?
I know, especially the last season was so brilliant. The first few episodes, before the Army of the Dead came to Winterfell.
Yeah.
That's how much of a loser I am. Before the Army of the Dead came to Winterfell, that episode before that was the best episode of Game of Thrones ever, right? And it had so much going for it. I loved every second of it. And then they had the main episode, which was the Army of the Dead versus the Living, and it was dark. I didn't have a problem with it. It was a great episode and great cinematography. Everything that went into it was brilliant. But then anything after that, and then the last episode was just like a punch to the dick. I'm sitting there watching it. Jon Snow, stabs Daenerys. I'm sat there absolutely rocking it. Yes. Then it cuts to 6 weeks later. He's in a cell. They sent him back to the wall but there's nothing to protect anymore. So it's pointless. The worst ending ever.
Yeah, have you seen the different ones? Some of them are amazing. The fan
fictions. Yeah. I have to live with that and pretend that's the real ending until George R. R. Martin.
Are you that pissed off with it?
Yeah, I'm super. I don't think you realise. I was saying 9 years. I didn't watch Breaking Bad. I didn't watch any other TV show. I rewatched Game of Thrones. Right, I've watched season 1 about 16 times. Watched season 2 about 14 times. Rerunning it. I get that.
I was so desperate for one more massive red wedding, sort of like, oh my god, and that just never happened, did it? It was just.
And I was waiting for Jon Snow to sit on the throne, be like the rightful Targaryen, but then Bran Stark wheels himself in out of nowhere, right, and said, "Oh, I'll be king. I know everything that's gone down." Like, piss off, mate.
Oh mate, what else do you enjoy?
It's a lot of things really. I'm a loser in a lot of ways.
You love your tattoos, don't you?
Yeah, I love my tattoos. Yeah, like I've been getting tattoos from a really young age, but I'm quite a loser. I'm a loser in a lot of ways. I go to comic conventions.
There's nothing loserish about that, mate.
I know it's really cool now, but when I was a little kid, I was a loser. It's got a complete 180. Now I'm super cool.
Why has that changed so much?
I don't know. I don't know what it is. Pop culture's just like hit Western culture so hard.
Yeah.
And like, but now it's cool to have like Dragon Ball Z. It's cool to be a massive fan of anime and watch geeky shows and geeky movies. Opposed to when I was a little kid, a lot of the reason I got bullied in school was because I like Dragon Ball Z, I like geeky shows, and I like geeky movies.
Yeah.
But I just like going around, hanging with my friends, and just doing nerdy stuff, like go to arcades and stuff.
Listen, I love chatting to you as well. And do you know what? A lot of people don't. You go to Aldershot Boxing Club a lot, don't you? You give your time to the young kids. How tough was that getting bullied? Because you had a hard time, didn't you, as well? I had a
really hard time, yeah. I self-harmed and like suicidal thoughts and stuff and attempts. But it's hard to, I go back to that mental state. It's really hard. Yeah. But the thing is, right, people say get over it. It never leaves you. Never leaves you. Like, it's really hard to, like, proper get over.
Yeah.
And you need a good, stable group of people around you. I didn't get any help when I was younger,
and you couldn't talk about it when you were younger, could you?
No.
Nobody understood it really. Now everybody can.
Well, I feel like mental illness now is a fashion trend more than anything else. I think a lot of people talk about mental illness without knowing like how it eats you up inside. Realistically, they just want someone to come in and talk to them and be seen as this person, as everyone else really, because. I feel like we live in a generation now where it's really popular to be mentally ill, or I feel like a bit like people coming out of the gay is a fashion trend now as well. When it's not right.
Everything sort of goes through cycles, doesn't it?
Yeah,
it sort of jumps on that bandwagon.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's a bandwagon, and I know people who suffer with mental illness, and obviously I have myself.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't wish it upon anyone. Like.
Listen, I work in an environment where I have a lot of people exactly the same, taking the mickey out of mental illness, using it to their own advantage. When you're mentally ill, you're in the worst possible place.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what? Last Friday as well, before, I really need to get an early night because I was boxing the next day, and I drove past. I don't really want to mention this to anyone because it wasn't me at all, but it was the ambulance service. Some young girl sat on Fleet Railway Bridge. The ambulance guy holding her. I won't mention her name or anything, but she was a young, pretty 19-year-old, ready to jump off this bridge. Do you know what I mean? You look at her, you just think, oh my God. And she was literally just about to go. And look, they got her down, the ambulance service was amazing. You just think, God, you poor thing. Once she actually calmed down, that was the worst period of her life. Do you know what I mean? But she would have done it.
Yeah.
That was for the ambulance person.
The best thing of mental illness is to 100% talk to a friend about it, let it out, because I bottled up for so long.
Yeah.
And I literally walk out, I go home from school, I go upstairs, go to boxing training, come back home again, just sit in my room in the dark, listen to depressing music, making myself way worse.
Yeah.
When I should have talked to someone about it. But that's when I discovered my friends weren't my friends.
Yeah.
And like my new group of like people who I hang out with now are my friends because they talk about it and then change your mind and stuff like that. It's really good to have.
Yeah. How much has the boxing helped as well?
Well, I thought for years boxing was the cause of it.
For what reason?
Well, I was getting beat up at school. I was going to the boxing gym and getting beat up over here as well.
Everywhere you go, you're getting beat up.
I couldn't win.
I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at that, just the way you explained it.
I had 7 people beating me up at school and I was coming to the boxing gym and getting several people coming in and out kicking the living crap out of me in here. But, you know, I boxed until the age of 16 to a really high level. I was in the ABAs and, you know, going to box for the Southern Counties, boxing at England camps and stuff like that. And I honestly thought boxing was the reason. So when I was 16, I started going to college and doing a bit of work. I stopped, and very quickly I found out boxing wasn't the reason why. So I gave it 2 years, came back, and then I came back to boxing, won the Harringay Cup with like 4 weeks training.
Yeah.
And then after that I quickly turned pro because I thought, I don't want to ask, I don't want to think to myself, I could have been or I should have been. I would have like just give it the best go. You know what I mean? I wanted to say at least I tried.
Listen, you should be really proud of yourself as well, the way you sort of like, do you know what I mean, you can turn that and done so well. Winning the Harringay Cup as well, like it's after a month. And
yeah, well, the Harringay Cup, I was going there on the illusion that just to see if I wanted to do it again.
Yeah.
And then I got there and I had a favourite on the first day and I thought, oh God. So I thought I was going to lose. I beat him, I went, oh, that's not bad. Then the second day I had the England kid and I was like, oh, fuck's sake. And I beat him. And the third day I had this boy about 6'1", he had arms down to his ankles. And then I beat him and I was like, oh, actually I might be alright, better than I thought. So.
Yeah. So, how's your pro career like going so far? Because it is tough being at the stage you're at as well, isn't it? Trying to get fights, trying to get...
It is tough, and again...
Late show pullouts, you've had a few of them, haven't you?
It falls a lot on your mental strength. Like, I had a great start, and then during the middle I spiked down, and I wasn't right up there.
Yeah.
Still pulling out great performances. Like, after the Stemkowski fight, I still wasn't right up here.
Yeah. Great
Performances, and then obviously I had the draw, and
that was a very close fight.
It was a very close fight.
A lot of people thought you lost, didn't they?
I thought I won it watching it back.
Yeah.
I thought I won it, and a lot of people after watching it back thought I won it by 1 round, not a lot in it.
He was a good kid, wasn't he?
He was a good kid, yeah. And I'm not taking away from anything from him. Like he was good, and he came on the day, but I just wasn't right up in my head. You know what I mean?
A lot of people said that about you as well. You just didn't seem the same.
No.
Is that just, do you know what I mean? Struggling training and it was just too much.
It's just like everything. I felt the weight of the world on my shoulders.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll start.
Just because of the pressure on you.
Yeah, I was crumbling.
Yeah.
And then after that is when my friends started to notice the change.
Yeah.
And started to talk to me and like just basically helping me pull my head out of the gutter. And then on the last fight, I came out and like performed fireworks. And I'm a lot better. I honestly believe I'm a lot better than people give me credit for. You know what I mean? But I honestly think, like, in my own mind, and you've got to think like this, I'm not being cocky or arrogant, but I honestly believe in my own mind that I can beat Ted Cheeseman.
Listen,
things like that.
That's the thing about boxing now, and the more and more I chat to people like you, and the more and more you need to be in a gym where everyone gets on. You need to be in a gym where you're striving to be the best. You need to have competition. When Johnny Nelson can lose his first 3 fights, they tell him to quit, and he goes to be longest reigning. You know what I mean? Cruiserweight. Yeah. It's all in your head. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you think you can beat Ted Cheeseman, you can beat Ted Cheeseman.
Yeah. It's 100% mental. You know, and you've got to be mentally strong. You know, I honestly believe I am mentally strong.
Yeah.
But it's hard. You have to surround yourself with the right people in the gym to become mentally strong, and then also outside the gym, people who motivate you to be better mentally strong.
Yeah. No, it's fascinating talking to you. You're doing well. You're feeling great at the moment, though, yeah?
Yeah, I feel great at the moment.
Is that like a weight off your shoulders chatting to your mates now and then getting all that?
Yeah, it's a weight off my shoulders. Also, I went through a really hard time with one of my friends, and like a really hard time with one of them. And then now I've got my girlfriend. She takes massive weight off my shoulders as well. She takes weight off my social media, off my shoulders as well. So I'm out there looking for sponsors every day and doing this. So she said, "Don't worry, your Instagram, I'll take it over. I'll post what you need to post."
Take that weight off you.
Yeah, and my other friends, like, you know.
How long have you been going out with your girlfriend?
Well, we've.
You're Facebook official now, aren't you?
Yeah. And the sad thing about that is, right? The sad thing about that is, I was giving it. Beforehand, I was giving it like, people don't need that. So there's only fucking losers who do that. And then 5 minutes later, I'm on Facebook with like, oh yeah, Facebook official. And that's the sad thing about that. And then I got grilled in here, man.
Oh, people are on you, aren't they? It's non-stop.
But yeah, my friends I used to hang around with a group of people who saw me as the professional boxer. They could do what they like, and thing like that, just because I was a professional boxer going around a local town. But now my friends don't see me, my new group of friends don't see me as a boxer at all, just a friend. And then it's like a massive weight off my shoulders. Like, I don't have to be on edge all the time. You know what I mean?
It's just because you're a professional boxer, you still go to the toilet. You still need a piss.
Yeah, I know. I'm still human.
You still get grumpy like this.
Yeah. I mean, not necessarily grumpy, but.
Oh mate, I'm a grumpy. Yeah, absolutely. So, and I'm not even a professional. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, when I come back from Los Angeles in April, and every year I go there and I see Freddie Roach. Freddie Roach is my hero. I went there, I've been there like 6 times now. No, 7 times. First 2 times I didn't want to speak to him because I thought, this is Freddie Roach, this is my hero. If he's an arsehole, it's going to break my heart.
Yeah.
And then he saw me once and he dropped a coffee and I picked it up, cleaned it. Like, and he was like, thank you. And he's like, do you want to come down and spar? And I met Scott Quigg, introduced what? And it's just like chatting to you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you build up in your head just because, do you know what I mean? You're still a human being.
Yeah.
So you've got to take all that pressure away from you.
See, when I'm outside the gym though, I switch off boxing completely.
Yeah.
When I'm outside.
But you're a big boxing fan though, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm a massive boxing fan, and you know that will never change. I love the sport.
Yeah.
The sport's changed my life. And
you got a few of my mates into the Drunken Master as well.
Oh, have I?
Yeah.
He's good, isn't he?
Unbelievable. I knew him, and not a lot of people. It shocked me when you said his name because he's one of them that people watch on highlight reels. I think, is this guy for real?
Yeah. Augustus is totally for real. Unbelievable.
Just give another shout out again, and I'll do a link for him.
Emmanuel Augustus, absolute hero. He's like the Jackie Chan of like boxing in America.
Yeah, my mates watched that and they loved it. They're like, man, is that guy for real?
Oh yeah, he's totally for real.
He is, yeah. Anyway, let's quickly go on. Let's talk about some boxing. Luke Campbell, does he have any chance?
Listen, I respect Luke Campbell a lot. He's accomplished so much.
Listen, he's one of the most decorated English amateurs in the sport.
But you don't go in there with Lomachenko. And I was watching interviews with Shane McGuigan. Shane McGuigan's like, I don't think Lomachenko's that great. I was like, mate.
You just know he's, that's right.
Yeah. He's the best technical boxer that's ever been. You know what I mean? There's no 2 ways about it. You can say Sugar Ray Robinson, Floyd Mayweather, Ray Jones.
I said this to you before, he'll go down as the best of all time.
Yeah.
I'm going to name drop again. When I was in on holiday, I went to watching the Staples Centre against Crolla, and I was chatting to Bob Arum about it. He goes, but listen, I've been there, seen it, been there with everyone. He is it.
Yeah.
He's it.
And, you know, Crawler's not a bad fighter. Crawler's a great fighter.
He just
unbelievable. And he just dismantled him.
Watching him, I was quite close. Just watching his feet and how he can pick you in positions.
Yeah.
He'd win a round. He could win a round without throwing a punch. He's that boxer.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? He's like your Willie Pep.
I go back to Linares, right? Campbell fought Linares, lost, or controversially lost. I thought he could have just won it. But Lomachenko, although he got put down, bit of a flash knockdown, and just completely dismantled Linares until that point. Then he got put down, got up, then he just tore him to shreds.
It was the little glitch in the Matrix, wasn't it? Oh, reset,
Yeah.
He just put me down. Let's just.
Yeah. It's like, oh, he's put me down. Right, now it's real.
And you know your stuff as well, because when Crawler said as well, Crawler knows his stuff.
Yeah.
When Crawler said, when he actually hit him, it was the worst thing he could have done. Because then he was like, okay, now it's game on. Do you know what I mean? He can do what he wants to do. He's making world champions quit on this stall.
Yeah. I mean, what was it? It was like a 4-fight streak, wasn't it, of like quitting.
Yeah.
And then you got Guillermo Rigondeaux, who's like one of the best amateurs ever, alongside Lomachenko, quitting on his stall. I know he's a lot smaller, but he took that fight. He knows how to see a fight through. Lomachenko wouldn't have stopped him because he's tough and good, but he quit because he knew he can't handle that. Then you watch Lomachenko train, it's mental. Have you seen how he trains?
Oh, he's just hurts my. Have you seen him on his press ups on his hands and his fists?
Yeah.
Jumping up and down and just doing it 1 and 2.
Actually, new on the gymnastic rings.
Oh.
Because gymnastic rings and doing press ups, they're balancing. But it's again, it's all mental with Lomachenko.
Yeah.
Because he says it himself. He says, my body will always be physically ready, but my mind is the most important thing.
Yeah.
So he sits there, he's doing puzzles and doing like maths equations.
Playing chess.
Yeah, exactly, and getting mentally perfect. And then as soon as he finishes something, so he's on the bag, tapping away on the bag, as soon as they show time, distract him straight away.
Yeah.
Boxing's not boxing for that 1 minute break. We're doing something else, we're having a laugh, having a chat, and back on the bag.
And that's the thing, he's got the mental side right. You can be the physically best boxer ever, but you haven't got that mental side.
Yeah.
You're nothing. You're nothing. Yeah, I love him. I do love him.
He's the best.
Love him. Don't love him. But.
Yeah. No, he's the best. And for certain boxing outlets to compare me to him was brilliant. Like,
yeah.
Like,
enjoy him while he's here. He's one of these.
Yeah, it's when I called the English Lomachenko in a FightTalk.net article, that was really special to me. Really important.
Yeah.
Because the big thing is recognition. Like, go for the sport and not get recognised at any point.
Of course.
Especially I was a good amateur and everything else. To not get recognised is really hard. And then when I got that, they just made like kind of my whole career worth it to that point. You know what I mean?
Talk about Anthony Yard.
Yeah, Anthony Yard
Done well, didn't he?
Yeah, listen, he got picked apart, but he took a risk. He went into the lion's den.
He literally did.
And, I actually, before the fight, I was 50-50 on it.
I was 100% on Yard stopping him.
I was 50-50. I thought Kovalev's aging.
Yeah.
But Kovalev is a master boxer, top class amateur.
Yeah.
And Yard came from unlicensed boxing.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself that'd be the difference.
Yeah.
And it was the difference in the jab.
And it was the jab, and actually, the jab and one other thing, Buddy McGirt.
Yeah.
Buddy McGirt did an absolutely brilliant job with him, because Tunde everyone gives him grief. That guy knows his stuff.
Yeah.
Everyone just thinks he's shouting. He knows his stuff. Believe me.
I've never met Tunde, but I've heard really, really positive things about him.
Can I name drop again?
Yeah.
I met him in Philadelphia in the gym, just pure chance. He was writing articles on Kolorev then, when he fought Alvarez. Nobody knows all this stuff. He was in Danny Garcia's gym. And I thought, wow, you're the real deal. He's out there.
Yeah. I've heard really, apparently...
Lovely guy.
You never think it, but apparently he's a really awesome, lovely bloke.
Yeah.
Right, just because he's got this persona of being cocky and brash. But that's only to sell Yard and to sell his boxers.
He's a clever guy.
Yeah.
He's a hustler. He will do anything he can to be the best. He's one of these guys. And Stamina's for sale is for, I think it's 9 years in practice. They're actual. This isn't. People just see these guys and think he's going to fight Kolorev. Don't you? You know the hard work that goes in.
Yeah. I mean, I thought fair play to them both. It was great. They took opportunity and he left everything in the ring. He was just outclassed.
Yeah.
And when you get tired and a light heavyweight starts hitting you, I don't care how big you are, it starts to hurt. And then that jab was one hell of a whop jab. But I respect Anthony Yard. He'll come again. But he's in one hell of a division right now.
Oh my goodness.
Gassiev, Kovalev, Betiev.
And you've still got Joshua Buatsi. We're going to see how he can sort of.
But they're animals in that division.
And then even just below it, you've got like Billy Joe Saunders can always go up. You've got Callum Smith always wants to go up.
Callum Smith would definitely go up.
Oh, you can't make that weight.
Mountain.
Yeah.
And Billy Joe.
Baddy Jack's still about. He can still have it.
Baddy Jack's still boxing.
Yeah, he's still boxing. Yeah. But it's just
Billy Joe Saunders just signed with Matchroom, so he's going to go down and have a Golovkin in the Alvarez fight, isn't he? You know what I mean? Make some money, because I can see him beating Golovkin.
Yeah.
People may doubt, but I can see Billy Joe beating Golovkin. Do I see him beating Alvarez?
Alvarez is too big. Yeah.
And he's an absolute animal.
Yeah.
I mean, for 5'8", like tall, he's about 5'8" wide, and just ridiculously strong, fast, skillful, and I love Billy Joe. He's a cracking boxer, but I just think Alvarez is too much.
Last time I interviewed you called it spot on about Anthony Joshua. He said he will get caught out. It's come true.
Listen, Joshua has been caught out, right? And I love it, right? Last time we talked about this, everyone loved Joshua, everyone hated Fury.
Yeah.
Right?
How has it changed?
And that 9-month turnaround, everyone loves Tyson Fury, and right now everyone hates Joshua because Joshua's coming out saying things like Andy Ruiz, it was a punch from God. And this Andy Ruiz.
There's quite a few punches from God if that's the case.
Andy Ruiz has no skill. Andy Ruiz, does that, it does this wrong. And listen, Andy Ruiz will be Joshua again.
Yeah.
He's quick, he's strong, he's tough, and he won't go down without a fight. Joshua will quit. Right? Like, see it in his face. Joshua didn't want no more of that. Right? Tyson Fury don't quit. Tyson Fury gets put down, comes back up, even when we don't believe he'll come back up. And that's the difference. That's why we all love Tyson Fury opposed to Anthony Joshua right now.
How mad is that as well? Exactly that. Anthony Joshua was the guy, and now Tyson. It just shows you what
because true colours come out over time. You know what I mean? I've been boxing a long, long time, right? I know I can. When you've done boxing, it's amazing. You can just read people, right? Because that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get in the ring, look at someone, and know what they're going to do. And you can read that Tyson Fury is a genuine, nice bloke. You can read that Anthony Ruiz is like this genuine, nice bloke. But there's something dodgy about Joshua. You don't know where to place it. There's something you just don't trust.
Yeah.
And it's all come out now.
What happens if he loses to Ruiz? Is that it?
Don't want to say that's it. Because the heavyweight division will get blown open again. Because if Ruiz beats him again, which I believe he will, Ruiz will have two options from there on. Right? They're demanding a Pulev fight straight afterwards, or he'll vacate the WBO because it's mandatory for Usyk.
Yeah.
Right? Tyson Fury's going to come in the equation at some point, and Tyson Fury beats Pulev and beats Ruiz easy. He's too big. Which, if it all goes down this route, he vacates one belt, Usyk will pick that belt up and the division's wide open. So it's good for anyone, but I don't see Joshua beating Usyk. I don't see him beating Wilder. I don't see him beating Fury.
Yeah. Listen, the blueprint was there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Vivek can give him a hard time. Dylan White rocked him to his boots.
Yeah.
Klitschko put him down.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
just a sort of...
Yeah. And we talk about, what annoys me, talk people about boxing, go Tyson Fury, people go, the only name on his record was an old Klitschko, and then you go, Joshua Klitschko, they go, what an amazing fight, Klitschko was unbelievable. Like, mate, Klitschko about 3 years later.
Yeah.
Like, what Tyson did was give him a complete schooling, and Joshua
had life and death of him, didn't
life
he?
and death, yeah. And if it would have been a younger Klitschko, would he have knocked him out?
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I respect Joshua in the way that a boxer respects another boxer climbing in that ring.
Of course.
But Joshua, throughout his career, has had a gift wrapped to him. Then he had the one fight that was hard, and now look.
Do you know what, as well, it makes me... And listen, exactly the same as you. Anyone getting in that ring has my utmost respect. It's just at any level.
Yeah.
But what I really hate now is everyone goes, "God, AJ, you're under so much pressure. How are you under?" He's getting £22 million.
Yeah.
That ain't pressure. You think of a young pro that is having.
It's a message to Matchroom, right? You want to pay me £22 million for a fight? I'll show you how to deal with pressure. Let me tell you, you pay me £22 million for a fight, I'd send him to the moon and back. I'd step in a ring with AJ for 22 million, and I'll show you how to deal with it.
Can't do it for 22 quid at the moment.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah,
Boxing's a real sad state right now, where if you're working your way up for the ranks, there's no money. You're losing money constantly if you're working your way up.
Can you just explain that? Because people don't understand.
So the way it works, right?
You
turn pro, right? So you either get your three main promoters in this country. You got Matchroom, Eddie Hearn, Queensbury, which is Frank Warren, and you got Hennessy, which is making a comeback. And if you don't get signed up with them, you have to do a ticket deal. So you have to sell tickets to cover your opponent's purse.
Because you pay for your opponent's purse.
Yeah.
That's what I didn't understand.
Yeah, you pay for your opponent's purse, pay for house money to the venue, which you between £750 and £1,000, and then after that, you and your promoter will either split it. You and the promoter split 75% to you, 25% to him, or 50-50, whatever's left. And there's no money out of that. Absolutely.
I've actually seen a professional boxer, when doing that split, having to pay 58 quid out of his own money to fight.
I've seen boxers pay £1,000.
Oh, God. And this isn't even taken into account your training camp, is it?
Yeah. I took one fight, right, and I won't tell you what show it was on, but one fight, I was there, and then they changed the deal on me last minute. So my original deal was my opponent, the rest was 50-50.
Yeah.
Which was a good deal.
Yeah.
And but on the day, my promoter looked at me, now you owe me money for the house. Because certain fights pulled out, so I've got to cover my, boom, I left 50 quid in my hand, right? And then the cheeky man was like, now we've got to split the rest 50-50. Still wanted 25 quid off me.
Wow.
And it's sad because people don't realise people die in this sport.
Yeah.
Especially recently. We had like 3 deaths last month or 2 months ago. Like, people don't realise when I get in the ring, I'm, as morbid as it is to say, I put my life on the line. For the entertainment of people.
It is.
And then to get treated like that, that's why boxers need sponsorships. That's why sponsorships are so important. So they keep us living.
Buy tickets to go and watch. People love it when they go and watch. It's just.
Yeah. I mean, I'm lucky I survived. Boxing is my main job.
Yeah.
I left a great job to do this.
Yeah.
And boxing is my main job right now. I have no kids and stuff like that. But at the same time, I feel sorry for the boxers who do have kids and do have to work, because you can't work and be brilliant as a pro.
No.
And you can't be brilliant as a pro to start with and earn enough money to feed your kids.
Yeah. So you either need a big promoter that's going to be paying you, or do you know what I mean? It's just, hard game. If it wasn't hard enough.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but listen, it's silly really, because I love people who say to me all the time, why do you do it? Simple as, I love it.
Yeah.
The day I stop loving it, the day I'll turn around and go through those doors and say thank you to everybody on my way out.
Will you be like that, exactly like that, or just?
Yeah, I know when to quit.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm at the end of the day, I'm goofy and I'm a lot of fun, but I'm also at the same time, I'm a realist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're in there and you don't want to be there, you get hurt. Simple as. And I've got too much pride to turn around and then just become a journeyman. You know what I mean? Because I'll always know. I know my own mind. I'm British level anyway.
Listen, but I don't know. You could go higher. It's the amount of people I've seen this. Listen, the good thing about you, when you're fighting on these small shows with fantastic talent, you've got to stand out. There's something about you that's, like I've said it to you before, you've got the personality, you've got such a good persona, you're funny, you're interesting, you've got a great backstory.
Yeah.
You just get that momentum.
And I've had really complimentary things about me as well. I sparred Chris Eubank Jr. and his dad was there, and Chris Eubank Sr., what a brilliant bloke. Well, if you want to interview anybody, interview Chris Eubank Sr. Absolutely amazing geezer.
Yeah.
Top of the range, like, unbelievable. And So yeah, sparring Chris. I had a brilliant day, brilliant sparring session. And Chris Eubank Jr. also has been always really nice to me.
He gets a bad press, doesn't he?
He's really bad press, but listen, you got to speak as you find.
Yeah.
And every time I go to the gym, Chris says hello to me, shakes my hand, asks me how I'm doing. Thank you for the sparring, mate.
Yeah.
See you next time. Like, no bother. And then, so last time I sparred him, great spar, got out the ring, and his dad said to me, his dad looked me up and down, said, can I have a private word with you? I thought, what? He said, private word. He said, come in here. So I was like, can I bring my coach? Just in case. I was like,
Push it on.
yeah. So he's like, yeah, he's like, I want your coach there. So sit down in the room. And it's me, John Edwards, and Levi Frankham, who's a top amateur.
What were you thinking at this point?
I was like, what's going on? Like, I feel like a kid at school back in Tottenham. And he's like,
Headmaster's office.
Yeah. He looked at me dead in the eye. He said, "You're world class."
Wow.
I was like, "Thank you." He said, "Your footwork's unbelievable," and everything else went along with it. And for him just to say that is again another thing that
what a buzz.
that motivated me. Because you have spurts of thinking, I might as well give up.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I mean?
You have a bad training session, you get hurt,
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I'm one of these people, like I say, I can have a bad training session, won't affect me because I know it happens, you know what I mean? But I'm here for the long haul right now because I see an opportunity for me to win definitely Southern area English and British, easy. Like, well, not easy, but you know what I mean?
Of course.
Like, I think
That's within your,
I think Ted Cheatham's on his way out because you can't box like that.
Catches up with you, doesn't it? Yes.
Caught up with him already, looking at his last performance. So Cheatham's on his way out. Fowler's moved up to middleweight. Fitzgerald, brilliant. Gonna be a world level soon.
Yeah. What's your plan for the next year? Get this last fight out. Is this going to be the last time you come out this year?
No, I'm going to try and get to 10-0 before Christmas. So my next one might be 9-0. So maybe November, December time, have one more, get to 10-0.
And then what's your plan for the following year?
Up to John Edwards.
Yeah.
John Edwards is my manager and trainer. And I'll let him decide with Lenny Fletcher and Casey what I'm ready for. It's all well and good me saying I'm ready for these situations, but
he's the man that's taking charge.
Yeah. He'll tell me to jump and I'll ask him how high.
Mate, is there anything you want to end on? I love chatting to you. You've got to train in a minute, we'll be here all day.
Yeah, we've got to train. And I'm sure there's others you want to interview here as well. So.
No, anything you want to end on at all?
If any sponsorship opportunities, self-promotion, any sponsorship opportunities want to come along, feel free to contact me at my Facebook, obviously George Lamport, my Instagram, George Lamport Boxing, or my Snapchat, Team Fatboy Boxing.
And that's great, isn't it, for sponsorship? Just getting names on your shorts and stuff, and for your profile, for brand, do you know what I mean?
But I've got Westlab now, and Westlab are a massive company, like you can buy their products in Asda and test TK Maxx and stuff. And then I've got Whiteley, the Whiteley Clinic. He's a top varicose vein surgeon in the country, sponsoring, backing me. So I've got these big companies and these big people backing me. Hopefully I can get a few more backing me. I've got PWM scaffolding, brickbad pave work, BML brickwork. You know, I'm just looking for some more, like people just to help me like with my career and that. You know what I mean? Because it's hard enough as it is.
It really is. Quickly, lastly, Tyson Fury's got a fight September 15th.
Yeah.
What's going to be his ring walk this time?
It's America again, isn't it? Las Vegas again. I don't know. You can never predict Tyson.
Did you see his last one?
Yeah, I did, yeah. I'd like to see Tyson Fury do Barbie Girl, you know.
Do what?
Barbie Girl. I mean, that'd be a good laugh.
He probably would, wouldn't he, as well?
But to be fair, he's like me when it comes to ring walk. Once a laugh. Like, I've come out to Grease Lightning.
Oh, no, that wasn't a laugh. I was like...
Did you see my last one?
Yeah. Just explain. I'll try and get a link.
I did steps. Not steps. S Club 7.
S Club 7.
Don't stop moving. And that was a great laugh. Next time, I want to do something funny again, but my girlfriend wants me to do Cake by the Ocean. So.
Do what?
Cake by the Ocean.
How does that go?
You'll hear it on the night.
No, I can't sing it.
I can't sing for nothing.
I asked my niece, because I'm licensed fight, I said, you can choose my ring walk. And she said, baby shark. I was like, no way.
I would have done it. That'd been great. That'd been a good laugh. I wanted to do YMCA, right? But Lenny, John, and Casey wouldn't wear like the builder's hat, police hat, so there was no point to it.
Could you imagine it all coming out like that?
Well, that's what I wanted. I wanted to wear like the Native American one because that's the coolest one, isn't it? And then, but they wouldn't do it. And I thought YMCA would be a great laugh.
What spoil sports, mate. Isn't it? Well, that's a lovely way to end this. We'll catch up again. I'll come down and watch you in Southsea. Just explain again quickly where you're fighting again.
South Parade Pier, Southsea Portsmouth. Tickets will be available. Again, contact me on my various social medias. It's going to be a great show. Plenty of Guildford lads. I'm a Portsmouth lad now. I live in Portsmouth. Yeah. So, well, Portsmouth postcode anyway.
Brilliant, mate. Well, we'll catch up soon, and I'll catch up with the next show.
Awesome.
Thanks.